Hi Squirts! Welcome back. Today we're going to be reading Joe Kant's Benji, Fastest Dog in the West. Here we go. As soon as Cindy opened the back door, Benji and Tiffany scampered outside. Paul, Cindy called. It's time for the morning Sweetie Petey chase. Sweetie Petey was sunning herself on Mrs. Finster's fence, waiting for them. As usual, Benji and Tiffany dashed over to her. Yow! Screeched Sweetie Petey, and the morning chase was on. The children, grinning, watched as the animals rushed down the street. I'm glad it's sunny for rodeo day today, said Paul. I wish the rodeo had a contest for running dogs, said Cindy. I bet Benji would be the fastest dog in Silver Creek. The animals raced past the children. Sweetie Petey scrambled up the nearest tree. She glared at the two dogs, who stood below wagging their tails and panting in the shade. Mary, the housekeeper, set out a bowl of water. Benji and Tiffany trotted over for a quick drink. Mrs. Finster called, Come, Sweetie Petey, dear, it's time for your nap. The pretty white cat clambered down from the tree and scooted home. Mrs. Finster waved. Good luck at the rodeo, children, she said. Dr. Chapman strolled into the yard. Hi, Daddy, said Paul. Benji just ran faster than he ever has. Dr. Chapman smiled. Are you and Cindy ready to do some fancy riding this afternoon? Yes, sir, laughed Paul. We've both been practicing very hard. After lunch, they piled into the car. The sun was hot, and they arrived at the rodeo grounds. Mary opened the door and let Benji and Tiffany scramble past her. When everyone was out of the car, Paul looked around. Where are the dogs? There they are, answered Cindy, pointing her finger under the bush. Mary laughed. They know where it's cool and shady. They'll be all right there, Dr. Chapman said. But the dogs weren't still for long. They wandered over to a large corral to look at the horses. Get along, doggies, said the cowboy. You might scare the horses. Benji and Tiffany scooted off. They saw a man swinging a rope over his head. It snapped and twirled in loops around him. Benji and Tiffany barked playfully and tried to bite the rope. Shoot, the man laughed. I'll never be able to practice this one. The crowd watching the rodeo cheered loudly. Benji and Tiffany ran over to look. They found a small space under a fence, where they could look through and see the arena. It was a perfect spot for watching Paul and Cindy perform. A calf streaked across the arena. Paul rode after it. He roped the calf, jumped to the ground, and quickly tied the calf's feet together. Then Paul raised both hands over his head. A cowboy dropped the flag to mark Paul's time. It had taken Paul only 15 seconds. Soon Cindy appeared, riding a lively young steer. He whirled and kicked, but Cindy held on tightly. A horn blared. Time was up. The crowd cheered. Cindy had ridden the steer for a whole 8 seconds without being thrown. A cowboy with a huge Brahma bull shot to the arena. The angry animal bucked and snorted. The cowboy rode well, holding one arm up high. Then, unexpectedly, the cowboy was thrown. He fell head over heels onto the dirt. A clown came to his rescue. He wore baggy pants and red suspenders, and he waved a broom. The bull began to chase him, while the cowboy ran to safety. Oh, look at a clown, squealed the tiny girl. She squeezed past the space in the stands and toddled into the arena. The bull watched her with angry eyes. Maureen, come back here, screamed the little mother's girl. The frightened clown snatched up the child and started to run. The bull lowered his head and charged after. In a flash, Benji was over the fence, barking wildly. He dashed after the young, dangerous bull. Benji, cried Paul, where did you come from? heard Benji barking. Now there was someone new to chase. He charged after the brave little dog, but he was no match for Benji. Benji darted this way and that way. He dodged here and there, keeping the bull busy until the clown and the little girl were safe. Then Benji rushed back to the fence. He flipped himself over the top and landed safely next to Tiffany. Everyone ran over to Benji. "You ran in the rodeo after all," exclaimed Sandy. "Now I know you're the fastest dog in Silver Creek." The cowboy who had ridden the bull smiled. "I've seen a heap of fast moving, but I've never seen anything like that." He tied a first prize ribbon around Benji's neck. "Benji," he said with a grin, "I know you're the fastest dog in the West." Alrighty, Squirts. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.